Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Roadblock here for episode number 10. I'm gonna be honest, this episode's probably gonna be much shorter than some of the others because there isn't too much of an update that I have to give. Um, a couple things I want to talk about. I'm getting a really big head start with this event. This event is great. Anytime I pull any of these set pieces, I'm super satisfied to be able to do that, especially these divine speed pieces. Those are going to be very valuable for my account early on, especially per character that I'm trying to get speed from. And even these pieces with the, I forget what it's called, but it's the resistance and speed gear. Um, that's super powerful. It's the righteous, yeah, the righteous set. Tons of speed on there. The resistance is, not anything that's gonna revolutionize my account right now, but to be able to get that increased speed is really gonna help. Excuse me. So I'm excited about that. Um, Clan v Clan, we finished with 67,000 points. Really happy with my performance there. I wish I could get a better breakdown of kind of what I did, but you'll see that I finished in 14th place, so just over halfway out of the 30 people that we had for the event. So I'm happy with my position there, especially given how short the account was. Um, so what have I been doing today? I did. We discussed this before. I did not go for this Fire Night tournament. I really probably could. I don't know that I'd be able to put up 1,500 points, but probably be able to do enough to get the quartz. But because it's only quartz, I'm not going to waste my time on it. Um, I'm very excited for the arena tournament because I think I can win this pretty easily. Just you refreshing and because I feel like people struggle with PvP really early on, and I think I've taken advantage of my composition in a way that is very beneficial. Couple of champion updates that I have. We did pull an Apothecary, and I am super excited about pulling this champion. This is extremely valuable for my account. I mentioned to some of my clanmates, I was like, I have to resist the urge to 5-star this guy immediately. Because this is not food. Apothecary is a champion that I will be using well through the mid game and possibly on a free to play account, even in the end game. So, just an extremely strong champion. Just go over his kit real quick. He brings a heal that can be critical, so 35%, but it can crit. That's huge. Plus, it's 35, so 40, 45, 50. So 50% heal, and it can be critical. You can heal someone back to full very easily. They bring increased speed on all allies and a 15% turn meter fill, so that's going to help me cycle through my abilities and skills, and then a triple hitter on the A1. This is extremely valuable because for Fire Knight. So right now, I don't have a lot of multi-hitting champions. I mean, my biggest multi-hit is from Kale's A3, but that's not consistent enough. I do get a double hit from the Deacon, which is nice. Sun Wukong has a double hit. No, yeah, he does not have a double hit. So everything's a single hit from him. Is hers a double? Yep, no, attacks one enemy. Um, Now I would get multiple hits out of the Heiress with her ability, but really only one extra hit with her counter attack. So nothing too crazy there. In the past, I've used Skull Swarms and things like that, but I don't think he's good enough to use now. Um, so by getting an Apothecary, that's going to help me make much more progress on Fire Knight. Um, and Apothecary is very valuable in Clan Boss as well because he brings speed buff, he brings turn meter fill, and a heal, which will help me keep characters alive that don't have lifesteal built into their kit. I did put lifesteal onto my spirit host. I did see some results from that. She still has quite a few levels to get back up to her max level because I leveled her to 4 stars. But um, for right now, I happen to have some enough to make a life gear set and put it on her. Probably would be better to see that set on another character, maybe my Deacon, but Um, because I'm also using Deacon in PvP, I needed to make sure that I keep him kind of where he's at with speed and everything like that. Spirit Host lost a little bit of speed, but I was able to just get that speed back from the boots. You'll notice that I'm using these gauntlets here, and I have not ranked them up. I'm not going to put any points into this because they are flat stat gauntlets. These are not good gauntlets. There's no reason to put resources into them. I only wanted the 12% speed buff. And so through by getting that speed buff, um, I'm able to uh, get her to go before my DPS so that they attack with increased attack on them. So my ideal clan boss team will probably be Kale, Sun Wukong, Deacon, Apothecary, um, maybe. Well, so they counter does bring a cleanse. It's between Spirit Host and Eris. The monks will be fed here very soon. We'll talk about that in a second. Um, Probably Apothecary, but probably not Apothecary until he gets Giant Slayer. Um, it also depends if I can get Toxic set on the Eris. So while he does bring turn meter fill with his speed buff, she brings a cleanse and her speed buff and her counterattack ability, which when paired with something like, well, even lifesteal would help heal her up, or even paired with toxic set would have her applying a bunch of debuffs, but then she has less survivability. So um or sorry, Apothecary is definitely going. It's between Eris or Spirit Host. But as we saw the other day in my video, this increased attack buff is just really valuable to squeeze out some extra damage from the team. So we'll see kind of what we're doing. Maybe I get a Coffin Smasher and then it's a moot point. Um kind of talked about everything. Oh, one thing I've been doing, just so you guys know, for characters like Apothecary, Eris, and Spirit Host, when I put them up to 4 stars, I used chickens. Um, Now because they're not characters that I'm gonna feed, I was like, well, let me use chickens for them because I want them to not be food. And I don't know, it's just like it's like a weird justification in my head that I was like, I can use chickens on them now to help get more value out of them early rather than saving all those chickens and then leveling food and leveling food and leveling food to get these guys. I was like, these are guys I'm gonna use. Let's build them up, and I'm glad I did it because I did get progress out of them. I haven't done anything on Apothecary, and I probably won't do anything on Apothecary for a minute. He's sitting in here getting leveled up, and that's mostly just because I don't think I have. I mean, I have decent gear. I can definitely build him, but I really want him to have Giant Slayer before I start putting him into stuff, and that means he would need to be 6 stars. So I just have a lot of priorities on my plate right now. An Apothecary is certainly a wonderful champion, but I'm also getting similar value out of my Deacon. And so the next decision, so let's talk about where I'm at with my champions. So if we look at Kale, I have 3 food ready to go for him. And then these guys are ready to once these are the 2 remaining food for him. They're both 4 star. They need to hit 5 star. So all I'm doing now is leveling up some 3 star champions as food for these guys, and there we go. So that will get Kale full level, and then I'll be able to do 12-3 brutal. Right now, where I'm farming is not dungeons. I'm farming on the Deadlands 3, mostly because that's one that Kale is able to solo. Um, he would not be able to solo 12-3 brutal, but 9-3 brutal is a pretty good place for him to farm. Whoops, I'm sorry, I panicked there, but you can see here they're the wrong affinity for Kale, and then in Godfrey's crossing, the affinity is better, but there are also epics and legendaries that he would be going against. So when you come to the Deadlands, it's more rares and commons. So this has been going good for me. Plus, it gives me a chance to get War Maidens and Shield Guards. And you'll see I have quite a few Shield Guards. um, yeah. So I'm not using these guys as food. These are all books for my future shield guard that will probably be my farmer for this is way down the line. Um, and so honestly, I could probably, just go ahead and start feeding them since I'm so far away from leveling the shield guard and using him. But he'll be my eventual Minotaur farmer down the line. So that's kind of where I'm at with my characters. Not too much going on. Like I said, Kale is almost completely leveled up. Oh, let's talk about tomorrow. I'm super excited for tomorrow. I am going to record it. We will be opening both of these Primal Shards because we will be in a 2 times event for Primal Shards, which means 32% chance for an epic and 2% chance for a legendary. Mostly I'm interested in the epics here. There's a chance I could get good rares too. I don't want to. I would be very. If I said in chat today, I would be very disappointed if I pull a rare from these primals. I really want an epic at least. So we'll see what I get from that. An interesting thing going on is Seer. Now, this has actually kind of given me pause about how I plan to use my void shards. Now, normally I would use void shards on 2x events, but they do so many events for good. Sorry, I'm typing. I'm looking for a specific website real quick. Here we go. They do so many good events for epics. So right right now it's Seer. Here it was with Stagnite, which would be huge on my account. Um, but if we look at the voids, they do it often with voids. So Seer, Naya. I almost went for this one on my main account, but I chose not to. A Kemptum is an account changer if I was to get an Kemptum for 30 void shards. Allure is a these are all characters that unlock stuff. Seer unlocks wave clear. A Kemptum is a great. He doesn't really unlock anything. Allure unlocks um, turn meter control and Fire Knight, regular Fire Knight. Demitha unlocks unkillable. Um, oh, they've done a Kemptum twice. Wait, did they make him cheaper? They did. They did him cheaper. That's funny. Um, oh, and they've done Naya twice as well. But I'm wondering for voids especially if I kind of want to consider saving them up for another potential guaranteed event. Because if you look at like Godseeker and Demitha, um, you know, it's just a thought. I don't know that I'll run with it, and ultimately, I think my greed will overcome my patience to save up that many void shards. But my problem with void shards is the return on investment is really low. Um, there are great void rares like Cold Heart. Um, there's a lot more than just Cold Heart. She's just the one that comes to mind. Plus, great void epics out there, which we've just been talking about now. But even during 2x events, I just don't know because I'm not going to get a lot of void shards. There's no guarantees until I'm able to get higher clan boss stuff. And so I wonder if it's worthwhile to save up my void shards for a potential guaranteed event in the future, rather than just spending them and getting what is predominantly food. Um, if we kind of just look at some of the rares, the void rares, yeah, not much going on there. Warcaster is one that unlocks unkillable kinda. Ursula's. I think you know what? I've already gone over this. I feel like I think I've already gone through all the really good void epics. So, um, but yeah, I other than that, there's not too much going on the account right now. I'm just grinding away. One thing I've been doing is these challenges. You'll see I get extra energy from them, so I'm actually targeting support type champion with 4-star or higher gauntlets, boots, and a chest plate with HP percent. Okay, well, cool. I'm gonna go do this real quick, and then I'll unlock more energy to keep farming today. So, but yeah, pay attention to these because if you can do three. Equip a champion with 3 4-star or higher artifact sets. That's easy. Um, 30,000 HP. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that one anytime soon, but these are I'm going to go knock these out and then get some extra energy and use that before reset. But yeah, just a quick update on the account. Like I said, not nothing too crazy. So with Clan v Clan being over, we're back to saving up our books. We're back to saving up our affinity points. For missions, I need to do Ice Golem, but I'm not going to pursue this mission much harder until I have Kale 6 stars because I feel like I've been doing so many missions, which is getting me resources, but I'm also holding back my account from the big boost that is 6 stars. When I do get him to 6 star, he is instantly going to level up because I have this brew. So Kale is instantly going to be 6 starred or level 60 as soon as he gets maxed. So very excited for that. That's going to be a huge boost to the account. We're gonna start pursuing some dungeons and focusing on the next champion. We'll talk about the next champion when that time comes. I don't really need to talk about it too much now, but it is going to be between Sun Wukong and Deacon. So a lot of things to think about and discuss what direction I want to go on my account. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Since this is a shorter video, I am going to take an opportunity here to talk to you guys a little bit. I have been seeing some growth on the channel. So my viewership has been spiky. Like sometimes it'll be go up pretty high, and sometimes it'll not, then other videos not so much. But if you I know that so many content creators at the end of their videos say like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. And I'm torn between being one of those guys because I do want you guys to like and subscribe because for algorithm reasons, if you like my video, if you put a comment on it and you subscribe to my channel, that's going to expand my reach and get my content out there to other people. So if you learned something from the content, such as like, how to improve your clan boss team or your PvP team or whatever, and you think that other people could benefit from it, then like, comment, and subscribe because that's going to expand the reach of these videos and help more players find success in this game, which, to me, having played it for over a year now, seems very simple, but to new players, it's not. It's very overwhelming. It's very confusing. What gear is good, what gear is bad. The game doesn't really hold your hand very well early game, and so this type of content can be very valuable to newer players. So if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, commenting on the video just to help promote my content, I would appreciate it. If you do not wish to do so, I completely understand. I just wanted to take some time to reach out and ask you guys to help me out so that I can help others out and expand my reach. Anyways, that's it for the video. I will see you guys next time.